Listen, if everything else seems to be falling apart in your life, your finances, your health, your relationship, and everything else attached or connected to you, it is time for you to learn how to war in the spirit. Life is a battlefield and spiritual warfare is inevitable. We're all going to face warfare in every season in our life. But what matters is when we identify this warfare and we stand firm in our faith to fight back. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10 to 11 reminds us that we do not wrestle over flesh and blood, but over principalities and powers. This simply means that the battles that we face are not carnal, and so we cannot fight spiritual battle with physical weapons. We have to learn to fight our battles with the wisdom of God. Many people try to fight spiritual problems with physical solutions, and it never works. To overcome every spiritual battle, you must first recognize the battle and acknowledge your need for God. John chapter 15 verse 4 states, "Remain in me as I remain in you." It simply means that we can't do anything without God. We can't fight our battles without God. We can't exist without God. And James chapter 4 verse 7 says, "Submit yourself, resist the enemy, and he will flee from you." And this is something that many believers don't know about. People think that they can address spiritual matters with physical components, with physical weapons. They focus on the physical aspect of the problem that they undermine. They trivialize the spiritual component. And here is something that I want you guys to realize. When we're talking about spiritual warfare, okay? Not every warfare comes from the enemy. Okay, not every spiritual pressure or attack or warfare comes from the enemy. And so you have to be able to discern where your battle is coming from. Is it coming from the Lord? Because the Lord surely knows how to humble those that belongs to him. We talk about Revelation chapter 3 verse 19 says, "Those that I love, I rebuke and I humble." Okay, so sometimes your battle can come from the Lord himself. Okay, sometimes you might be going through seasons where God is preparing you for the blessing, and it might seem that you're going through an attack, but actually it's the preparation. Okay, although the enemy comes in to take advantage, in 1 Corinthians chapter 16 verse 13, the Bible says, "Be on guard at all times. Stand firm in your faith. Stay strong and be courageous." And so it is essential for us to discern in order for us to know how to respond. Spiritual warfare is more than just shouting in prayers, okay? Prayer alone